So me and Tales from the trip have had to delay the podcast till tomorrow due to some technical difficulties, but I thought I'd tide you over with this little insight into how I develop voices and have honed like voice acting over the years, because I think there's a bit of a misconception on my channel. A lot of new viewers think I'm just sort of randomly pulling it out my ass, these impressions and sort of voice acting bits, thinking I've only just got into it when actually I've been doing it my whole life. Not just my own projects, which is where it's all come from. I don't have any actual official credentials, but I have contributed my voice to many projects online on YouTube and other sites since the early 2010s, and it's sort of the best way to actually do it really is to do something really rigorous. So earlier this year, I'd read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas before, and I picked it up again this year because I purposely wanted to do a little creative project for myself where I read it aloud to myself. You can actually see it on, if you go on my Instagram Reels or on TikTok or even on YouTube Shorts. I don't know, I can't keep up with all of these short things. I'm a fucking hunk. Yeah, I posted this thing where I was like, oh, should I read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in Raoul Duke's voice? We can't stop here. This is backcountry. It's not really Raoul Duke, it's Hunter S. Thompson. And 1 minute, the wave, riding the wave of the 60s. I thought, slow down. We're gonna crash. And then before I knew it, I had taken 4 hits of nuclear LSD. I'm probably not the best. You got to be in the right frame of mind, and I'm quite tired, so that's probably the worst Hunter S. Thompson impression I could have done. I'm not specifically doing a Raoul Duke from the film that as Johnny Depp plays him. Johnny Depp's doing an impression of Hunter S. Thompson, of course, within his voice. His voice is a bit higher pitched, Johnny Depp, so I can't really reach that. So that's another thing with voice acting. You got to know where, like, how far can your range fluctuate? Because there's some ranges I can't reach. So you have to sort of do your own, like, interpretation of them. If you can channel the essence of them, that's the best thing. It's not really about sounding exactly the same in terms of, like, pitch. It's more about actually capturing the cadence and the essence of them. And that's what allowed me to do Hunter S. Thompson fairly well, in my own opinion, and others who have opinions. And I just sat down and I read it aloud from the page one. I even did the stuff that he hadn't written, like the introduction and etc. Not the introduction, but the foreword, till the end of it, all in Raoul Duke's voice, or Thompson's voice. Raoul Duke's obviously an exaggerated version of Hunter S. Thompson, the writer. And I also can do a bit of Dr. Gonzo. We gotta make sure the mescaline is taken straight off the ass, man. Like, that's where all the nerve endings are, man. Like, you'll be tripping like you don't even know, man. Something like that. Again, I'm not in the best frame of mind. I can't remember any of the quotes, so I had to just fucking ad-lib it. But that's one of the best ways if you notice you're good at voices, and you've got a good range, and I don't know, you seem to be able to do impressions better than most people. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is to do that, to pick up a book that has very eccentric dialogue and that has a film adaptation that you can also pull from, as well as all of the other interviews with Thompson. There's so much material out there to study and examine, for you then to take it into like a long form practice, i.e. reading the book. And then when I did that, that's really when I finished it, and I just said to myself, or thought to myself, wow, yeah, you've been doing this trip reporting stuff for so long that you've forgotten that the bulk of like what you've been doing your whole life is voice acting. So that's why I've been bringing it more to the reports. But obviously there's so many people who are kind of like, why is he doing the McKenna voice? It's just come out of nowhere. But I guess these people are just like, I don't know, teenagers or fucking seriously small-brained individuals. It's funny to me that I know why loads of people have been unsubscribing lately. It's because they preferred the deadpan Vivek delivery because it's just like monotonous and it gets them to sleep. But at the end of the day, not everyone listens to Vivek to get to sleep. A lot of people say they go doing the job, fucking truck driving for like 10 hours, listening to the videos, people going on a walk, going cycling, the painting, they're doing the dishes. I don't want to just be the guy who makes it for people who go to sleep. So for the people who enjoy all of the vocal work that I do through Vivek, thank you for supporting me, because it's really like my main creative pursuit. So yeah, if I hope you took some insights away from this. If you're a budding voice actor or impressionist, I would, and if you're into Fear and Loathing and you've already got the good, if you can do a really good Raoul Duke, then think about picking up the book at Waterstones.com, but maybe the Americans don't have Waterstones, they have another one. Let me know if this helped you out.